good afternoon, or depending on where you are in the world, good morning or good evening. Welcome to the International Conference on Physician Health Platform. My name is Dr. Chand Nagpal and I'm the chair of the British Medical Association's UK Council, and I'm also a general practitioner. This conference is a collaboration between the British, American and Canadian medical associations, and each association takes it in turns to host. We at the BMA were meant to host in London in September 2020, but due to the pandemic, we are hosting the conference virtually for the very first time. We meet today as doctors around the world struggle on the front lines of a truly international effort to contain and overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. This global health emergency has tested and heaped pressure upon both the physical and mental health of doctors working in every medical specialism and in every corner of healthcare system the world over. Here in the UK, the BMA's own COVID-19 tracker survey research has shown that nearly half of doctors are currently suffering from depression, anxiety, burnout, or another mental health condition, which has been made worse during the pandemic. Doctors across the globe are exhausted from the relentless, intense workload they have endured for more than a year. They have experienced significant changes to their working lives, managed the emotional impact of the risk to their own health and of their loved ones. They have witnessed death and serious illness at unprecedented levels and have cared for patients cut off from family, friends and visitors, including having to treat colleagues struck down by this deadly disease. All of which goes to show that the theme of this conference, a vision for humanity in medicine, could not be more apt at this moment. While the pandemic has triggered global tragedy, fear, and pervasive uncertainty, it also offers an opportunity for profound learning. Our conference will be led by experts and practitioners from around the world who are passionate about physician well-being and who will share learnings in their fields, including keynote sessions exploring the impact of COVID-19 on doctors' health and well-being, as well as on physician health services. We are delighted that the conference will feature an exciting range of presentations and interactive sessions, with daily plenary sessions, a choice of over 60 themed oral presentation sessions, and nearly 20 interactive workshops. We also have bespoke mindfulness and yoga sessions for anyone interested in extracurricular activities, and all the content will be available on demand for 12 weeks following the conference. In the spirit of the conference theme, today's opening plenary will consider what a medical profession that supports and nurtures its workforce looks like, with the goal of building consensus around what needs to be done to make medicine a more humane and sustainable career. Finally, we at the BMA are delighted to be hosting the conference at this important time, and I hope delegates take this opportunity to connect with physicians and other health community leaders as we come together to learn from one another and shape a vision of a better, more human future for global healthcare. Keep watching to find out how to navigate the conference platform. Follow along and tweet us from where you are using the conference hashtag ICPH 2021. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to ICPH 2021. This is probably a new event platform for most of you, and so we thought we'd take a minute or two to show you around and help you get comfortable with the environment. This is the lobby area, and you'll find various video streams playing in this section throughout the week. You can navigate to all the other areas of the conference from the lobby, including the conference sessions, the live session just here, and what's coming up next in the adjacent panel. You can also navigate through the full programme using the link here, or also using the programme tile just here on the left. This will show you the programme for the whole week, all the different sessions in the different areas that you can attend. You can also navigate around the event using the menu on the top right. This will enable you to look at the attendee list and see any connections or appointments you may have made, find out more about the speakers, again see the programme and the companies in our exhibition area. You can also use the Files tool to download any handouts from the presentations you've been to. I'm sure you'll want to update your profile. To do that, click on the attendee list and you can locate yourself using the search tool if you don't come up at the top of your own list. Click on your profile and then you'll be able to edit that and decide which information you'd like to share with fellow conference attendees. That might include your company information, your personal contact information. Don't forget to upload a picture of yourself so that people can recognise you, and you can also include some brief biographical details in the About panel. Click on any particular interests you have and that will help people identify you as a suitable contact. Save your changes and your profile has been updated.
The conference programme is absolutely packed full of amazing workshops and talks that will facilitate personal growth, learning and networking, so I can't wait to make the most of those opportunities. I'm especially looking forward to a workshop about how to use laughter as a way to de-stress. As a medical student, I've seen how stressful the healthcare environment can be, so I think laughter will be a brilliant way to help reduce that stress.
It's a very busy programme at ICPH 2021. You can navigate around the programme using the scroll function and the right and left buttons to see all of the presentations that are available to you during the day. You'll see that we've added the extracurricular activities, the plenary sessions and the oral presentation sessions to your personal programme so that you can access those sessions directly. Those are indicated with a pink flash in the corner. If you remove the session access from your personal programme, you won't be able to access those sessions directly, so we suggest that you leave that available. When the session is available for you to enter, you'll see a green light here saying Enter Talk, and you can just click on that. It will become available a few minutes before the presentation is due to start. You will see that some of the presentations aren't highlighted with a pink flash, and these are the workshop sessions. If you want to attend those, please contact us at icph2021@bma.org.uk, and if there's a space available, we'll add you to it. You won't be able to add that to your favourites or your personal programme yourself, so please do contact us. And if you've pre-booked, you'll see the pink flash on that session already.
I started co-facilitating support groups for emergency physicians and hospitalists here in New York City at the very beginning of the pandemic a year ago. So I'm really looking forward to attending some of the many sessions that are being offered on the program this year. But I'm also excited that Dr. Clara Garada is hosting a session on the support group that she has been running in London for survivors of health professional suicide. We're going to hear from some of those members, and I think we will learn a lot from them.
So what should we expect when we visit an ICPH session? You'll be welcomed into the room. You can close that video if you like. And depending on the session, the platform will ask for access to certain of your computer systems. For oral presentations and plenary sessions, you'll just be watching and listening, so it will just be your speaker system that the platform needs to access. You'll see a welcome slide here, or you'll be welcomed into the session by your presenters. There's a chat function on the right-hand side where you can message fellow attendees, but please note there are no private chats available, so anything you post will be visible by everyone. On the left-hand side, you can see the participant panel where you can see who's presenting and who else is in the audience. There's a question and answer function where our speakers would prefer you asked any questions for them to address. You can ask those anonymously, and your responses may be returned in a private message or addressed verbally or in a message published to all attendees. You can raise your hand if you'd like to join the conversation. This is a request to broadcast, and so if your request is accepted, you will need to give access to your audio and video facilities. If you're having any trouble with your audio and video, you can click on the cog setting here below and check what devices the platform is accessing. You can also see here your technical information, including the version of browser that you're using. Over on the top at the right here, we've got the other functions if you need any help, and if you want to see what else is going on or chat generally, you can access those here. During the session, you may find that you want to change your view, and you can choose which layout to access here. When it's time for you to leave, you can just click on the Leave button here, and that will take you back to the lobby.
It should be a great time that we can get together, and I'm particularly looking forward to the workshops. You know, we spend our lives caring for people, but, you know, as doctors, we need to be cared for too. Enabling compassionate environments for doctors to work will enable us to actually care for patients better. I'm looking forward to Caring for Doctors, Caring for Patients as one of the workshops. It's on Thursday, and I hope you can join us.
The plenary and parallel sessions are open to everyone, and those have been added to everyone's programme as favourites. You can just deselect the ones you don't wish to attend. Workshop sessions need to have been booked in advance, and so you'll find that these are only available to enter if you are registered. During workshop sessions, you may be invited to enter with your microphone and camera so that you can participate in discussions. When you're joining the session, you can choose to turn on your microphone and camera. Just turn on your microphone, or you can also just listen. When your microphone and camera are both working, you'll see a green light beside each of the icons. You may only be invited to turn on your microphone and camera when you join a breakout session in some workshops. Just follow the prompts on screen. You'll automatically be taken into and out of the breakout rooms. There's no need to do anything. Please only click on the Leave button when you want to leave the workshop entirely.
I'm particularly keen on attending the session which evaluates the outcomes of an anti-bullying initiative and another one on preventing burnout.
When you visit the poster exhibition, you'll be able to see all the posters listed here, easily identifiable by their number, which will also show you the poster title. A document in the files list, which you can navigate to through the menu in the lobby, will list all of the posters available to view. You can search using the poster title, and that will narrow down the options for you here. To visit the poster, simply click on the tile, and you'll be able to see the poster display. Some exhibitors will have a welcome video, others won't. You'll be able to see the team, the poster authors, and you'll be able to identify who's online if there's a little green light by their name. You can find out more about the poster work on the About tab, and also any contact information that the authors have chosen to share. You can download the poster by clicking on the poster or brochure file here, and you can have a look at the work just there. And you can request a meeting with the poster presenters. Just click on the button and identify a suitable time, and you can put your request in. You can also chat to the presenters just here using the chat tool, and that will be visible for everybody who visits that poster site.
While we are all coming from different parts of the world, we bring one voice. We have one goal. We share one vision for the humanity in medicine. I look forward to learning and sharing with experts from around the globe to bring joy, meaning, and purpose to those working in the healthcare profession. Keep watching to find out how to make contact with colleagues and network.
In addition to the chat panels in the lobby and in each meeting room, which are visible by everyone, you can also message people individually. To do that, go to the attendee list and identify the person you'd like to speak to. You can filter the attendee list using the tools here, including seeing just who's available online at the time. Identify the person you'd like to chat to. You can start a chat, request a meeting, or add them to your contact list for export later. To message them, simply type away, and they'll receive a notification as soon as you've sent that message. When somebody sends you a message, likewise you'll receive a notification immediately, and you can see their latest message to you. The notifications can be muted. You can use the tools just here to either mute or unmute everything, or you can individually mute and unmute chats using the tool on the right-hand side for that person's conversation.
Hi, there's loads of interesting extracurricular activities you can take part in during this conference, but I want to draw your attention to the yoga sessions with my dear friend and my yoga teacher, Miranda Shaw. You don't have to have done yoga before, you don't need to know anything about yoga, but this is a very gentle session about introducing people to yoga, and particularly about breathing exercises and how those can sustain us during our times of stress or relaxation. So come join us. You'll really enjoy it, I know.
We hope you found this brief show around useful, but if you do need any help, please don't hesitate to contact us using the help tool just here. There are some frequently asked questions if you'd like to troubleshoot for yourself, but otherwise don't hesitate to contact our help desk team. Just pop your question to them in the box here and send that to them, and they'll get back to you as soon as possible via the chat tool. They're available throughout the hours of the conference. We hope you have a great time and enjoy yourself at ICPH 2021.